It would appear that the Securities and Exchange Commission SE has submitted the Form C, and it is only now that things are going to start moving very swiftly. Take a look at this. After all, there is still this event involving the White Swan. I have a feeling that's coming up, fellas. Something like that is likely to come as a shock. The Zero Hedge Company. Following the interview that Kamala gave to Fox News, Trump's triumph, the spread against Harris reached a new all-time high of 22.6, which caused the odds to skyrocket past 61%. So what exactly is going on here? Let me tell you something, guys. This very thing is going to be the rescuer of cryptocurrencies in their hole. In around 19 days, the election forecast for 2024 will take place. Wow, it's incredible how quickly time seems to pass. As a result, it appears like this is completely insane. Is not currently led by a significant amount. When compared to the other side, Harris guys have a 61.3% margin. Wow. Consequently, at this stage, it is imperative that it be guaranteed that he is going to win. And that's all there is to it. All he needs to do is play his cards well, guys. And we prevailed. Take note of that. In reality, it is even higher than this picture displays. So once more, guys, he is going to be returning, and it is highly likely that he is going to make xrp amazing once more. Mostly due to the fact that it has been positioned perpendicularly for an indefinite amount of time, right? I hope that he will be able to put a wrench into the plans of the SEC. It's me, you should pay attention to what Elon Musk has to say, guys. On the other hand, it is patently evident that Biden is in command. It should come as no surprise that Kamala is in command. To put it another way, they have just switched out the Biden puppet for the Kamala puppet. This is very evident. Please, gentlemen, who was the first to mention that? Exactly the same. Not only are they puppets, but who else apart from Gary Gensler is working here? Exactly. Guys, he is literally receiving phone calls from those in higher positions. Once more, this is a fantastic show that we are watching because I don't see how you can come up with all of this. Then, pay attention to this. It's strange that this is coming from Meta lawmen. A date of October 16th is printed on the SEC's Form C. October 17th is the day that the document bears the filing stamp of the court. If the Second Circuit comes to the conclusion that the SEC has missed the deadline, we will find out very quickly whether or not this is the case. Alright, then take a look at this on October 17th, 2024. The SEC submitted the Form C, but the SDCC made a literal mistake in doing so. On the 16th of October, 2024, write down the date. To what extent was there a delay? I don't believe that to be the case. This is from Eleanor, and yes, I can see that the Form C contains two different dates here. I have attempted to get a response from the SEC regarding this matter. As I was reading the remarks that the SEC had supplied to me this morning, I noticed that they stated that the documents will be filed publicly in the near future. Are these the ones who filed their paperwork last night but didn't show up on the docket until today? We are going to find out. It's as easy as that, gentlemen. Regarding this, I shouted BS. Indeed, they are aware that it was submitted late. Exactly the same. For this reason, I referred to it as pure corruption. It's not only that they filed at the 11th hour, no. They submitted their paperwork after the deadline had passed. I don't even know how you come up with that stuff. You are unable to. Do you agree? To put it another way, they have literally messed up the system. Do you agree? It was a violation of the rules. What is it? This is completely absurd. Is it even possible that we are currently residing in a genuine world? What exactly is the extent of our existence? No, it should come as no surprise that the Chief Legal Officer Ripple is here. This does not come as a surprise. Furthermore, the decision of the court has been made very apparent. This particular excerpt is not a security, and there is no appeal about it. Such a ruling is now considered to be a law of the land. Watch this space for Ripple's Form C to be submitted the following week. Now you have it, you people. That XRP is not a security is, at the very least, what we know now, and this is something that is not being appealed to by the guys. I would literally go into hibernation right now, go to sleep, and wake up maybe a year, 2 years at the most, I would say a year from now. And you are probably going to be waking up in a completely different environment, something that is definitely more positive. If I really had 100% faith in XRP, I would do any of these things. To what is the appeal being made? Ripple's usage of XRP as a form of payment and the sale of XRP on exchanges are both examples of this. What actually? From this moment on, I mean right here, gentlemen. In other words, the appellate court is making a decision on a legal matter that is entirely legal, and it is not required to defer to the trial court regarding legal matters. The fact that CC utterly failed to take advantage of the opportunity to really try the case against Garlinghouse and Larson in front of a jury is something that I find very disappointing, and is currently making an effort to salvage those assertions from the dead. In my opinion, the chicken can move. One thing that I admire about this appeal is that it is about money. In the event if the injunction were a vocal term to lose, such alteration may occur, but only in a roundabout way. I wouldn't really bother you too much about this, people, because it's not really that important. This seems to me to be the case, people. What about it? In my opinion, this is how it appears to me. They are attempting to delay something, but the reason for their delay is strange and suspicious, isn't it? They are trying to delay something. The person who appointed someone indicated down here, and you should look at this. Something is not quite right about this situation. What exactly is the matter with the extra? Pete that the government of the SEC is trying to dismantle because it is terrified of him. This is what I believe, gentlemen. Okay, so this is what I discovered about XRP, so believe this to be true. I discovered it in a really peculiar manner. It's true that I've never stated it in its entirety, but I discovered it. Indeed, I discovered this community in a peculiar manner. In fact, I discovered it in the year 2017. However, it was more so that I became a member of the Riddler side of the section men in a peculiar manner. It is now common knowledge that XRP is aimed at money, and what exactly is money? How the world is made right. If there were no money, we wouldn't be living in a system like this kind of centralized system that we have today. Guys, write an XRP target system directly. And this is the reason why they are terrified, or it's part of the play that they are attempting to seem afraid, on account of the fact that what they are doing to Ripple is something that they ought to technically be doing to virtually every cryptocurrency that is currently available. There is something else going on here that we are not seeing. Why, therefore, do they have such a strong aversion to the success of this American company? JP, Space Morgan is mentioned by someone. Oh, I see. Moreover, this is the reason why I am not selling, guys, right? Because for some inexplicable reason, this side is interested in attacking this side. Is that correct, guys? Nevertheless, this side is not engaging in any wrongdoing. The actions that they are allegedly taking are directed toward what? It is money. Take note of that. Everyone, that's it. Do you agree? This is, for the crown, it is the king. It is new that the SEC has submitted its Form C. Additionally, the problems stem from Ripple's programmatic sales of XRP on platforms that are used for trading digital assets. We would like to thank Bragg, Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson for their contributions to the legendating and embedding of those programmatic sales on cryptocurrency trading platforms. Additionally, Ripple's distribution of XRP to workers, as well as personal offers and sales of XRP made by Bragg, Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson, are also examples. Despite the fact that the monetary penalty is $125 million, they are not appealing it. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below on what you think is going on. Pertaining to the highest priority, in the event that they are afraid of something, you should most likely place yourself on the side of the thing that they are afraid of. Remember that there is a reason why they need to be afraid of it, and that reason comes from the Bearable Bull series. In the event that you are still paying attention, particularly intense attention to the SRP case, you are unaware of the plot. To put it simply, the plot is essentially a whole gamble on the future. The alternative cryptocurrency market is Grayscale's primary focus at the moment, since the investment firm is actively evaluating 35 possible investments. The DFSA will provide a license to Ripple, making it the first blockchain-enabled payment service provider to receive such a license. The United Arab Emirates home to more than 20% of Ripple's global customer base. Ripple is planning to expand its enterprise-grade digital asset infrastructure to a wider customer base in the United Arab Emirates (UAE) now that it has received clearance from the DFSA. Ripple has made several excellent moves. Furthermore, not only is Donald Trump on the verge of winning, but Johnny Deaton is also on the verge of doing so. Just to reiterate, sure, there is an appeal that is currently being processed, but that is irrelevant since the question that is of the utmost importance is how near we are to crossing the finish line. Simply because of this fresh information, it appears to be quite close. It was just recently that Johnny Deaton called out Senator Warren for providing Gary Gensler with the questions in advance of a hearing before the Senate Bank Committee of the United States. Do you agree? Guys, this is what just took place, so hold on to your hats. Take a listen to this. After that, I objected, and subsequent to that, hundreds of people lost their jobs. It is trust that she discusses. Despite the fact that Senator Warren has been shown to be corrupt in Washington, she continues to discuss the importance of trust. Senator, are you going to address the fact that she is a member of the Banking Committee and that Gary Gensler, whom she is tasked with supervising and ensuring is accountable, is the person she is supposed to hold accountable? She not only provided him with the questions, but she also provided him with the answers to his questions. She stated here, I'm going to ask you these questions under oath, and I want you to give these answers because I want you to be honest with me, and then he carried it out. This is followed by Senator Warren appearing on television and stating, do not take my word for it. It was Gary Gensler who made the statement. That is the essence of corruption, and Senator Warren is found to be guilty of it. During my time as a federal prosecutor, I was responsible for bringing instances of suborning perjury,